piano is not just played because we want to play.
Yeah, so
no, there is a chord within. There is a chord within that has so much power beyond what you hear. There is a story of, is it Elisha or Elijah? I keep forgetting this thing, and it's a very nice example. This prophet, I think it's Elisha. I'm not so sure. Someone can check it out for me. He was just about to prophesy. But when he was called to prophesy to the king, he was not able to prophesy. You know what he asked? He called for a trumpeter. Alisema, bring me a musician. A trumpeter was brought. When he blew that thing, he started prophesying. Now I'll pose a very interesting question. Who was prophesying? Is it the prophet or the musician? Am I humble enough to listen to someone else and pick their idea and see whether it's working? Because it is pride to think your idea is final. Yeah. It is pride. But it is humility to know that anyone can give you an idea. Even a bird that is flying out there. If you're sensitive enough, you can pick a sound from the bird.
Home of inspirational conversation. Watumishi podcast.
Watumishi podcast.
Looking back and in your growth, for this person, maybe for this pianist who is just starting out, what are those key elements that you can tell them maybe should be put in place in terms of both behavior and additionally to be able to add more on their skill?
Okay. Let me start with the skill. Be patient with yourself. Yeah. Pressure is good, but at times pressure is not good. Yeah. Have the positive pressure. Pressure that is making you get better. That is good pressure. For instance, you go to a place and realize your machine is not the best machine. You have pressure. But huna pressure ya kuharibia mtu mwingine kitu. Uko na pressure ya kununua machine yako, you get better. That is good pressure. Yeah. Do what you need to do within the time you have. Because I have come to learn over time that seasons are different. There's the learning season and then there's the implementation season. When you find yourself in your learning season, use it. Use it. Because seasons come and go. Once your season imeenda, if you did not learn what you are supposed to learn in that season, it will take you so much time coming back to it. You understand? And sometimes opportunities present themselves to people who are not ready. So history cannot be made. But when opportunity finds or lands to a man who has been preparing, in short, when opportunity meets preparation, history is made. So do not focus on the opportunity. Focus on the preparation. Opportunities, you will not look for opportunities. They will find you. Okay, let me rephrase it. There is a time when a man starts looking for opportunities. And then there is a time when opportunities look for a man.
Yeah.
Do the networking, because music is a community sort of thing.
Yeah, true.
You need network. People need to know what you're doing. If people do not know what you're doing, it becomes very hard for people to trust and believe in what you're doing. Yeah. I can't just show up and say, I am a music director. I need to have something I can pull out and show and tell them, okay, this is what I've been doing. Now, that is me looking for an opportunity. Understand? If you've never directed a project, start small. If you've never played on a big platform, start from. Hakuna mtu anakudharau, by the way. Everybody has begun from a place.
Yeah, true.
Begin from wherever place you are.
Build yourself.
Build yourself. There are so many platforms right now. There's TikTok, there's Instagram, there's so many platforms.
Can consume content as well.
Yeah, you can. Yani, and by the way, do you know, nobody doesn't have a consumer. Everybody has an audience.
Yeah, true.
You will have, you can't just have haters. There is always someone who loves your work. There will always be someone who loves what you're doing. Because there are 3 dimensions of people working, rather, dimensions of excellence. Yeah? There is someone who is below you. It's a dimension of excellence. It does not mean that person is bad.
Yeah, true.
It is a dimension of excellence. Their excellence has not gotten to where you are, but they are excellent at their own level. Okay? And then there is another dimension of excellence where you are with someone who you can say a colleague in when it comes to performance. Yeah? So, nyinyi wase mnakaa mko at par. And then there is another level of excellence where, a dimension of excellence where there is now someone above you. All these people have people. You have someone who is looking up to where you are. Yani, where you are today is someone else's dream. And someone else, where someone else is your dream. Is your dream. So there is nothing new under the sun. Don't feel like you're starting. You're not the first one. Venye umeanza hivyo kuna msana tamani kuanza.
Natamani kwa hiyo place.
Na mwenye amefika kuna penye anatamani kufika. Yeah.
Bado hata mimi hata sijaanza hata.
So be patient. Be patient, do what you need to do. Link up and network with people you need to network with. Do your due diligences. Opportunities will come. There are so many. Some wasanii wanazaliwa wengi. Tuache kukua na wivu. Nyimbo zinakuja every day.
True.
Yeah? Tuache wivu. Tufanyie tu Mungu kazi. He will, if he feeds the birds of the air. Like sisi pia tuko tu sawa.
Kila mtu ako na portion yake.
Yeah.
Awesome. And maybe how do you define a role of a piano in a band setting?
Bro. That's a gate opener. Hey, piano is a gate opener. By the way, maybe on most songs, intros begin with pianos. But people really do not know what intros mean in songs. They think it's just a way to start. There is more to that. An intro is not just a way to to tell you a song has begun. No. But it is one way of unlocking very many possibilities that have been embedded in this one song. Now, this door, if there is a door here, there's a gate. Let me say there is a gate. You're standing at the gate. You standing at the gate, you do not know what is inside the compound.
True.
Okay? But once the gate is opened, you get to see what's inside.
See,
Once you get inside, there are other doors. There are other doors inside. When those doors are opened, you'll get to see other things that you've never seen. Now, this is the revelation of God about music. That an intro is not just a signal that we are starting. If I'm playing an intro on piano, bro, I am opening up a gate to the other dimensions of who God is within the song. Yeah? When we play an interlude, it's another gate opening. It's another dimension. That is why we keep growing intensity of a song from a place to another place. We are not just growing in excitement. We are bringing you to an understanding of the dimensions of what it feels like being in the kingdom or being in this. And I'm speaking as I'm not speaking as a musician now. I am speaking as a minister. Yeah. We are getting you to levels and dimensions of who God is and how God can express himself in a song. Yeah. So if verse 1 is talking about something, verse 2 is giving you a totally different new dimension about the same God. That is why we change progressions in music. We don't change progressions in music for excitement. We change progressions in music because it's the revelation of Christ within what we are doing. Yeah? When you understand that Jesus is the Son of God. The same Jesus is the Savior. The same Jesus was given another name that is Lord. It is the same person with different dimensions. Yeah? Same person doesn't mean ni mtu different. It's the same person. So, piano ikiplay intro, it's a gate opener to what is this we are seeing about God. An interlude comes, opens another gate. Now, this is God presenting himself in a particular way that no man knew. We are here, and then we are doing drum solo. We are telling you God can minister to you through drums. We are not saying, tumechoka kuplay, tunapumzika. We are telling you, even this one is a minister, and God can minister through him to you. You understand? And then now we are out there and we are landing the music. We are asking you, meditate upon what God has ministered to you. We are not doing this because it is a song imeisha. Lazima tumalize. Lazima tufunge. No. Yeah. So when you think about it in depthly, like uko ndani, you realize, because God does not move where there's no sound. So even piano in itself, piano is an engulfment of very many instruments. Iko na trumpet, iko na strings, iko na pianos, iko na everything. So that means if I needed strings, according to Psalms 150, to perform a particular where things zenye zinaflow kwa mind yangu sahi. Every instrument has a purpose. Bass guitar speaks to specific parts of your body. If you're sick and bass starts playing, your nerves. If the man playing is anointed, your nerves, if they had an issue, they can get healed. Trust me. Piano speaks to your emotional stability. Kuna course inaitwa music therapy pale university 4 years. You can go to a hospital and play piano ama whatever instrument you're playing for sick people, and by the time you're leaving they are feeling better. What is that? What is that? Yeah? So piano is not just played because we want to play.
Yeah, so
no, there is a chord within. There is a chord within that has so much power beyond what you hear. There is a story of, is it Elisha or Elijah? I keep forgetting this thing, and it's a very nice example. This prophet, I think it's Elisha. I'm not so sure. Someone can check it out for me. He was just about to prophesy. But when he was called to prophesy to the king, he was not able to prophesy. You know what he asked? He called for a trumpeter. Alisema, bring me a musician. A trumpeter was brought. When he blew that thing, he started prophesying. Now I'll pose a very interesting question. Who was prophesying? Is it the prophet or the musician? If the prophet was unable to prophesy, now the musician blows and the prophet is prophesying. That means it's the musician who is prophesying. So even times of interludes when we are playing our things, we are not playing for fun. We are prophesying. We are unlocking possibilities. We are speaking healing. We are speaking a language that you might not understand, but we are addressing divinity. Yeah.
That is playing from a point of knowledge. Knowing that once you're playing, you're not just playing.
You're not playing.
You're not just playing because playing is to be played.
You know, if it was just playing, then David would have gone to entertain the king. But it is beyond playing. That is why whenever he played, the spirits fled. Zilitoka King Saul. A whole king possessed. And then you need a musician to set you free. Like, bro, unajua, ni kama kusema President Ruto, God forbid, uitwe. Of course it cannot happen. Uitwe, eti president, ako possessed. And then the first person they are thinking of is a musician. To go and set him free. That tells you how powerful a musician is. Yeah. So we have to stop the analogy about musicians and change the whole attitude about musicians are very powerful people. Very, very powerful. God does not move where there is no sound.
Yeah.
A sound will always precede the king. The sound comes first and then the king comes. Hata prezo akipita hapa utasikia siren. And then now later, and then now later you see the king. Even siku za kitambo walikuwa wana blow horns. before the king speaks. Even in the day of Israelites, when they demanded for a king, bro, the wind blew with a great sound before he came. So when we are playing, when we are starting music, we are inviting the king. Hatuanzi ati tumalize tuna cut and raise ndio pastor preach. Apana, it's a ministry.
It's a ministry on its
yes,
own.
it's a ministry.
And that's why some of the people we meet on some basically every point of service is a ministry on its own. Kwa sababu kuna mseta anakuja tu nasikiza worship and they say, hey, by the I've been delivered of things. Yeah. But just me being there listening to this worship.
There are people who, and this is a scenario. I'll be very careful with my words because I know there are people who play and things happen.
True.
For instance, there is a service that happened somewhere and someone was playing keys and there was someone who had issues within their stomach. When they played, the issue dried off immediately. And that person has never gone back to the church again. Na ilikuwa day yake ya kwanza kukuja. This is how dangerous this thing is. That if probably it never happened to this person, angekufa hiyo day. You see, there are people who when they play, suicidal thoughts are taken away. But if they never played, this person can still come to church and go kill themselves. So you need to position yourself in a way that you know you're like your pastor in church. The lives are at stake. So play from a point of understanding that God has put you somewhere as a custodian of these lives. If you mess, they are gone. Yeah. So now we stop playing for entertainment and we start playing for ministry. Yeah.
Wow. Amazing.
Na najua kuna swali utaniuliza hapo mbele lakini wacha ningoje ifike.
Okay. Which environments breed creativity for you as a pianist or as a musician in general because you play too many instruments at
quiet environments.
Quiet environments.
Clarity begins where noise ends.
Place imetulia.
Yeah.
What are the major setbacks you can recall across your growth?
Yeah.
Zile zenye unasema at this point by the ningesema hii story wacha ikae.
Kuna event moja tulikuwa tunafanya hapa Nairobi to star mention cause najua ni watu tutaanza kunisumbua social media. Kuna there's an event we had invited a very big guest artist. Ni mkubwa sana. Muziki yake imeenda to the nations and nations, millions of views. So in my mind I was like this is going to be big. Yeah, but apparently the host sijui kama hakukuwa careful enough ama it just happened. And that event flipped. I went home so discouraged. And I was like, is this what I signed up for? I wanted to quit kabisa and say like I can't stand this kind of shame. Manze unaanzisha vitu you can't hear. So someone is playing on their key. Ni kitambo kidogo. But I thank God for those experiences. They have made us into who we are. Now this brings me to why you need to go through setbacks sometimes. Because that is where you're formed. That is where you're formed. And that is where you learn. Someone who has never failed in life sometimes cannot advise.
They cannot give you about how success looks
because they do not know what failure looks like. And let me tell you something about failure. Failure is not if I fight today and I have a permanent scar on my body out of the fight. When it gets healed, nitakuwa naiona. Haimaanishi nilipigwa. Okay? That scar simplifies that I won a battle some point in life.
Yeah, true.
So scars on someone's body, scars on someone's body are not just a sign of failure. They are a sign of success. If you find someone who has no scars whatsoever, run. But if you find someone who has scars and they're still standing, hold on to them. They will give you counsel. They'll give you advice. They know, they have experience. They have the resilience to hold on, even if it comes again. Yeah.
What fuels you up every day when you wake up as Laktari wakati umeamka hivi kwa nyumba? And what fuels you up?
My purpose. My purpose keeps fueling me up because I know I have prayed. I have listened to God. I know what I am meant for. I might not be able to speak on camera today, but I know what I am designed for. And that every day is the drive. Yeah. That keeps me going.
Some of the highlights in your career as a professional pianist that you look up today and say, wow. Ule boy alembo toka hapa kwa keyboard.
Yeah. Yeah. And by the way, today they come back. They call and they even ask me to advise. I wonder. But that's how God does his thing. The kind of network I've been able to achieve. Yeah. The network alone. The network alone. Naona hiyo phrase ya Moiz, music connects people. It is actually true. The people I've been able to connect to. The places I've been able to go to. Places. The kings I've been able to meet. The priests I've been able to share platforms with. Bro, I'm forever in awe. Yeah. And I thank God because if it was not for music, then I'd never see what I have seen. And I believe what is ahead of me is even much better than what I have seen. Yeah. More reasons why I want to keep giving God glory so I get more opportunities to give him glory.
Wow, awesome. And maybe has music generally influenced how you approach things to date?
Yeah, highly. Highly. Yeah. For instance, I try arranging a song and it's not working. I give it time. It will work. So I try doing a project today. Let's say a farming project and it doesn't work. Music has taught me that it might not work today, but it will work tomorrow. I'll be patient. I'll try again tomorrow. It will work. And these are things that I've tried. Kuna time nilibai ng'ombe, kesho yake ikakufa. A lot of money. Ikakufa the next day. But what has music taught me? That you can try hack a song today and it's not being hacked. But you try it tomorrow. Yeah. Right now the story is different.
So tofauti. What is the biggest lesson you've learned over time in your professional musicianship?
The biggest lesson I've learned? I think I have very many. And I keep learning every day.
Yeah, true. Learning is a continuous process.
Yeah. But one thing I have learned over time is learning never stops. Learning never ends. You have to keep learning. That's one thing I've learned. Does it make sense to you?
It makes
Sounds
sense.
complex,
It
but
makes
it's easy. I have learned that learning never stops. Learning never ends. And you can learn from anywhere, from anyone. You can learn from a 1-year-old. There's a day I was arranging a song. And then katoto, kakafanya tu something very weird. Kulikuwa na mtoto in the space, in the building where we were doing the thing. So you're looking for a line ya kucomplement the line you have. And then mtoto kama analia huko. And it's a line. I copy pasted that. I put it here. It worked. So I have also learned over time to open up my ears. And God can speak through a child who is like 7 months old. You can be looking for a line. Unasikia tu mtu and you think like it's God speaking to you anakuambia take that line, this is an intro for this song. Yeah.
Wow, amazing. And maybe are there things that you've had to unlearn again in your process?
I learned the wrong way, so I had to unlearn and learn the right way, and that is the hardest thing. If you're able to learn the right way, learn the correct way. It saves you a lot.
Yeah, it saves a lot of time because I can imagine unlearning the whole process that you've laid back as this. to your gears, which is your best gear?
Yamaha. Yamaha guys, man, you won my heart forever. I love Yamaha. To be specific, I love the Montage 8 and the Motif XF8. That's why I got one. Yeah, it's out there. Actually hire it. I am now into the business
Leono
of
ki bless.
equipment. Yeah.
Leono ki bless, Wally. Leono ki bless.
Yeah, I have. And many are coming and there are other equipment that we are also doing. So, ukiwa musician na unakwama unataka piano za kutumia, you can reach out. Yeah, we'll be able to help you. Na kwanza ukisema umeona hii from Watumishi podcast, there is something that will be there's a discount that will be applied.
Well.
Yeah.
Awesome. And maybe which pedals do you love? Do you prefer pedals? Either the
sustain pedals.
Sustain pedals, yeah.
I prefer the FC3A. Yeah. Yeah, I'm a FC4A. For synthesizers like montages and heavy boards. But for the other keyboards, I prefer the ones that have polarity knobs. Yeah, because you can easily switch polarity in case unakanyaga and then it's negative, you can bring it back to positive. Yeah. Yeah, but one keyboard I'll never try is the cog. Don't bring that thing. Samahani mteja wa nambari uliopiga sio huyo.
Wow. Maybe to a different heart of you as a music arranger. Do you remember the first piece you ever arranged?
No. I don't remember.
Hello. Okay. Foundational understanding. What is music arranging in a layman's? To just break it down to a layman, not a musician. Music arrangement.
Music arranging is just the art of you being able to bring the different scattered elements in a song to a more sort of perfectly understood, like a part leading to the other, a part of a song leading to the other, and it making sense and having that progressive growth. That's music arrangement.
So pertaining the music arrangement bit, maybe how do you approach arranging pieces? Where do you start from scratch in terms of just your process? Like, how does it look like? So
first of all, I only do gospel music. I don't do secular. So how I'll approach this music is I will hear the artist sing. Once I've heard from the artist themselves, I will try to understand the mission of the song before I think even of the intro. I'll try, because from the lyrics you're able to understand what is the target audience,
true.
What is the sole purpose of the song, because every song has its own purpose on earth.
True.
Yeah. Kuna songs za kuskata, kuna songs za kubuild, kuna songs za ku bring down, kuna songs za ku-encourage. So I'll try to understand what is the purpose of the song. And then that will inform the perfect groove for it. From the perfect groove, that will inform what kind of intros we are going to put. From what kind of intros we're going to put, that will inform what sounds we need to use on the intros.
Okay.
What sounds are we supposed to use strings? Are we supposed to use organs? Are we supposed to be busy? Are we supposed to just chill? Because sio kila intro inanzanga na para. No. Some intros are just, you can just hold one chord and you chill. It doesn't mean you don't know how to play.
Yeah, true.
You're being sensitive. Yeah.
Awesome. And maybe how do you decide which instrumentation to, or do you have a specific instrument that you start during your arrangements that maybe lays a foundation? Yeah, now from what I just said, depends on the whole purpose of the song. Okay. Yeah, and sometimes as well how it's being executed by the artist, because we might find one song has the same mission as the other, but the execution is different. Yeah, so depending on the execution as well and the ability of the person who is executing, that informs you on how you're going to start it, and how you're going to start it informs you on how you're going to finish it. Yeah. Maybe how closely do you work with different maybe producers or arrangers in terms of maybe your process of arranging? Very close. I am very close. I am open to any kind of criticism. Yeah, but I am also sensitive with the rights. Yeah,
So I will not send you a song, but I might give you to just listen to it and tell me what it feels like. Because sitaki kukuwa na issues na wasanii and their IP protection and all that. Yeah.
And maybe for you to be able, how do you handle maybe in case you are dealing with clients or different people, like I can call them artists, and you have a bit of a disagreement? Are there things that you've put in place to ensure that in case such things happen, so you all live in a very, very uniform manner?
Yeah.
Kama imefika hapa ni hivi. Kama imefika hapa ni hivi.
Yeah.
Yep.
In a society where you're working with many people, you cannot avoid conflict. Conflict is inevitable. For as long as you're 3 or 4 or 5, conflict is inevitable. Because people have been raised differently. People have interacted with different people who think differently.
True.
People have schooled in different environments that influence them differently. And you also have been in a different, totally different environment. So how you think is not the same way someone else will think.
Yeah.
And this is one thing music has helped me to understand, that I can't force people to think the way I think. I'll try understand why they think the way they think. If it is something I can cope up with, I will bear. If it's something I cannot cope up with, I can never die from just saying, sorry, we'll try it again next time. Yeah. In a respectful way. Yeah, in a respectful manner. This does not mean there are people I've not cut ties with. There are very many people I've stopped working with. But they are not bitter about me, and I'm not bitter about them.
Yeah.
They might be bitter about me, I don't know, because I'm not with them, and they have their own rights. They are right. Anyone who is bitter about me can be bitter. Anyone who is feels like and sorry if I dishonored you in any way, because we are human beings. Sometimes you step people without knowing. Yeah. But what I tell people is, never burn bridges. Never burn bridges. The person who you view as not important today will be important tomorrow.
True.
You need them tomorrow. So in any manner, whatsoever way you're living, live in a decent manner, that if you get to meet with this same person any other day, you guys can laugh, can joke around, even though you're not working together. Yeah.
Wow. Maybe does your creation starts from a visual or an emotional idea? Or it's a mix of both?
It's a mix of both. Yeah.
Maybe how do you balance the personal style with an artist vision? Because I believe first you're skilled. So how do you balance the skill with the artist vision in terms of executing this specific project? This
is a mistake many people do. They pull the client, they pull the artist to themselves. You're supposed to pull yourself to the artist. Yeah, because now that will bring the uniqueness. Explaining this, every person, when they are writing, they get inspirations differently. When you are assuming you're coming to me as an artist and you want me to help you do your project, when you part inspiration, I was not there. Okay? So, however, whatever way you view your project, I do not know. I have to be in a place where I am seeing the project the same way you're seeing it, for me to execute your vision. You understand? If I pull you to where I am, I'll be doing my project, not your project. So I have trained myself over time to position myself in a place where the artist feels like I have gotten their vision fully. Because once I understand your vision, sitatoa song yenye naimba vizuri but huipendi. Ushaipata scenario yenye the music is nicely arranged, manze inalia, but msanii anasema si feel
bado
si feel na ni poa, yani ni poa, but yeye hai feel. You know what you did? You did your dream vision on her vision. What you needed to do is you needed to understand her vision and enhance it. Build yourselves on her vision. Hapo no song inaisha nakwambia, yes, I feel it. Because you did whatever she saw or whatever he saw is what you've done. Yeah. I've done songs before zenye mtu anakwambia, okay, this is how exactly I saw it in my dream. But were you in the dream? No, you are not in the dream. So how come? So, number one, you have to position yourself. But how do you position yourself? Now, we are all sons in the kingdom. We have a common father. That is the advantage. If it is my Father in heaven who gave you the idea, if I go back to him and pray about the idea, he will give me ideas that complement your idea.
True.
So when I come back to your project after praying to God and telling him, God, this project, you've given it to your son, to your daughter, and they have seen it good for me to help. Please, what do you want me to do? Because I don't want to do my dream project on their project. It's like having a wedding with your own colors, and then unapata mtu mwenye wadeka, mwenye amejiambia maisha yake yote, ninangoja tu project moja yenye I want to prove to the world. So wewe colors zako ni blue na orange, for instance, yeye anakuja na yellow na green. Juu maybe ni Mkamba. So doing their dream project on your project. So it doesn't satisfy the client, doesn't satisfy the artist. It satisfies the... And now you see how this thing works is the artist who comes to me with songs, he has someone else he needs to satisfy, who is God. So God gives them a blueprint of what they need to do. So if I don't get the blueprint, it becomes very hard for me to execute something that the artist will take it back to God and tell him, God, this is what you gave me. What do you think? Yeah. So as a music director, I can either sabotage an artist or build an artist.
Wow. So it's massive, you know.
Yeah.
It's massive in terms of thinking and bringing up and praying also about it, getting the project straight to the direction. And maybe what are the tools and software that you use during arrangement?
I use Ableton. Yeah, I'm now incorporating Logic, but I use Ableton most of the time. Yeah, for my live tracking, live performance, because it's instant and it's light as well, so it doesn't hang on stage. Yeah, on set rather.
And maybe for you, you have a greater advantage in terms of how you've explored on skill in different instruments, and I believe that happens to be one of the mandatory things for every arranger. At least you need to have a skill in this, because you can't implement fully even if you don't know how these things should sound.
Yeah.
For example, the bass, the word, the guitars and everything. So how critical is it for an arranger to just have a basic know-how of instruments? Because I believe at the end of the day, once you're telling someone do this, or this is how I plan to put this maybe segment of this guitar here, and yet maybe you do not have any knowledge about how to navigate about it, becomes hard.
Now, knowledge comes in different things. Knowledge can come as information and not necessarily skill. So there are people, like, I can't play the lead guitar venye Glow ana play, ama venye Joe Collins ana play, ama venye Benjamin Kabaseki ana play.
True.
But I have heard, okay? I have heard how it should sound. And if they are good at it, when I just suggest, they will implement.
They'll get it.
Yeah. I'll tell them I need an overdrive here and probably maybe do this melody. So if I play on piano, because I know I have heard music, I have listened. So I have that information in my, I know how rock music should sound. I know how reggae music should sound. I know how contemporary whatever should sound. Yeah. So when I just mention, because they also have the knowledge, they implement. That is why I like working with professionals, because they give you an easy time. Yeah.
If you could arrange any iconic piece of music, which one would it be? And remember I said iconic. Inamaanisha imefanywa vizuri kwanza.
Sasa specify. From Africa, from Kenya?
From you can give even subcategories.
I have several. Napenda ngoma ya Suwashira manze. Si songi nyuma naenda mbele. That song was perfectly done. Yeah. I don't know how best I could do it, but I could try. Yeah.
Wow.
I love that song. Yeah.
Ingine umeniambia mingi, nangoja zingine kama 5 hivi.
Nataka ingine. Ingine ni My Lord. Hii song ya nani ya Tim Godfrey. Onaga. That song was perfectly done. Yeah. I love that song. And then now nikikuja kwa Pastor Nat, ako na several, so I even don't know which one to choose. Yeah. But recently nimefall in love na there's a song he did with Ntokozo. You are he, you you are he in his place. Na, 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 na. I love that song. Sana, because it speaks to me. And most of the time, because even the way I write my songs, ni zinakujanga kama nimenyamaza ama kama na play piano and then they come in a very calm manner. So napenda songs zimetulia sana kuliko songs zenye ziko all over the place. Yeah.
I'm intrigued to how you listen to music. How do you listen to music personally yourself? Because having the good musical ear, just sometimes hapo unasema tu we sasa nasikiza tu hii muziki kwanza nisikize. Usijaribu kwanza kunitoanisha kwa hizi muziki na vitu zinataka kusikia.
I listen to music differently. I listen to songs not because I want to hack them, but because I want them to minister to me. Yeah. Because I want them to minister to me. Nimekuwa nikisikiza recently song ya Joanna Neema. Nizamishe. Bro, that song is deep. Don't listen to it as a musician. Listen to it as someone who needs ministration of the song. I've been listening to that song. Na unajua iko kwa set yetu ya Sunday. Ilikuwa kwa set yetu ya Sunday rather. Bro, that song ministers to me. Joanna, by the way, you're doing a really, really good job. That song, when I listen to it, I'm not listening to it to judge.
Yeah.
I'm listening to it to be ministered to. Yeah. So that's how I listen to music. Times come when I don't want to, I just want to be ministered to. And by the way, you know what I do? Sometimes I just put spontaneous worship. Then they are not perfectly done. Hata modulations ni instant. Mwingine amebaki nyuma. But I just need the ministration and the power that comes with that spontaneity. Yeah. Sometimes. Actually, even when I want to pray, the times I want to pray, I don't put properly done music. I'll take like dance scenes, spontaneous, and I just put there. The harmonies are like haywire sometimes. Yeah, but yes, there is a weight I'm looking for that is found in this spontaneous sort of worship. Or some of the music I've been doing before with some of my friends, kina Gladys Mwai. There's a time nilikuwa nafanya episode za kina Evelyn Wanjiru za Lifting Voices. I put those ones on play and I'm just like praying because it's just piano and voice. There is no distraction. Clarity begins where noise ends. Yeah. Just there. So that's how I listen to music. And now, as a musician, I listen to music to understand what I have never done before. Yeah. Like currently I'm listening to classicals a lot more. Yeah. So I listen to understand. Sijasema listen to judge. Nimesema listen to understand. Yeah.
And maybe for projects maybe that you're involved in, what is your specific turnaround time that you prefer or refer to a client at some point? Because maybe I can give you music today, but of course there has to be you going to sit down, consuming the music, getting to put in your work in terms of what is expected of you, then bringing back the project.
That depends on very many factors. Yeah, depends the time I have. Depends on the availability of the guys we are working with. It depends on very many factors. So it is not. I can't say I have a specific time boxed out there that if you give me music, I'll be able to arrange. Kuna music, and then also it depends on the type of music that I have. Kuna music and you don't even need to think about it. Imejiarrange venye imetoka throne room hivyo ndio iko and you can't do anything about it. Yeah, that's like almost instantly. And then kuna zile zenye you have to work, kuna zile zenye you have to think about lyrics. Sometimes you have to correct the artist on the lyrics because you know God can use anyone to because there are people who hear but they hear differently.
And maybe pertaining now the live recordings, live concerts that you've been able to, I believe umeweka kazi. Grace of God upon your season imekuwa great in terms of your service, because I believe you've really input a lot, and flowers to you also for even God, for allowing God to use you.
Thank you.
Because if you could not also offer your heart to be used, then you couldn't be in these different platforms in that regard. And maybe how do you prepare for live recordings? Give me just assume I don't know anything about music. Tell me how a live recording goes like.
Live recording is a lot of work. Live recording, man, it's a project. If you've ever done a project out there, the same intensity that's put on that project, whether it's a school project, a government project, or anything, the same intensity that's put on a live recording. Yeah, it starts from you, number one, talking to the artist. Yeah, getting to understand what they have, getting to understand how many songs they are doing, planning people, X number of people, 20, 30, 15, 40, depending, booking spaces for rehearsals, helping the artist sometimes to mobilize funds. It's a lot. That's why I told you need to have skills beyond playing. Yeah. You need to understand some skills beyond playing so that when the artist is with you, they are feeling safe. They are feeling safe. You need to know people. Can you refer your artist to someone who can be of help to them? So beyond you just playing and you getting paid, what other values what other kind of value are you adding to the artist? Yeah.
That's you spoke about connections, critical.
Yeah. So you need to know. You need to know where, how, when, what to do, how to do it, when to do it, who to do it with, and which tools to use. Yeah.
Top three rank pianos that you will always wish to have in your set, in your rig.
My rig. Yamaha. Number 2 Yamaha. Number 3 Yamaha.
Yamaha ikifungwa.
Haiwezi fungwa bro.
Okay. To assume tu imefungwa.
Yamaha ikifungwa, I'll think of the Roland and maybe the Node. Yeah.
Okay. Sawa. Kuna mtu anasikia mahali hapo najua anakuangalia anasema huyu jamaa anasema hizi lakini ni sawa.
Yamaha.
Accept diversity. Yeah. Okay. Is there maybe a threshold time adequate for consumption and creation of music?
This depends also on several factors. During creation, right? So before you say like a project is ready, that's what you mean. Yeah, it depends on the people you're working with. If there are people who grasp things fast and they have a better retention ability, you even need like 2 weeks. There's a project I've done with 2 weeks. Yeah. Within 2 weeks and it was ready. And good. It sounds nice. Kuna project my friends did 1 week. They camped somewhere for 1 week, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, walikuwa na record 10 songs. And so it depends who you're working with. Yeah. And the kind of time you have as well. Yeah.
Kuna kitu inaitwa overdubs. Watu wanasema tu overdubs.
Overdubs ni first post-production process where you're just cleaning up the project. Yeah. You're removing what is unnecessary and probably adding what is necessary. You might decide like your vocals, okay, you overdid here so you can reduce. But most of the time we just add to enhance. Yeah.
Do you have projects that just go through without overdubs?
There are actually overdubs. We don't do overdubs because we messed. Atufanyanga overdubs because we missed something hapana. If anything, you're not supposed to go on stage kama hujashika anything. So you're not coming here to mess. No, that's out of the question. We are doing overdubs because we just want this thing to sound even better than it sounded on stage. Yeah.
Wow, awesome. Maybe have you had a challenging encounter during your live performances? Either something failed, maybe your Ableton live ilianguka or something. Just I can count. Have you ever had such?
Praise Atmosphere last year. Kuna mtu alidance kwa hiyo stage bana laptop.
Kadance mpaka laptop.
Kadunda.
We?
Yeah, ilianguka. But haikuharibika. So I had to stop and start again. Yeah.
What? Ni kazi. So you navigated everything imesimama?
Nasimamisha tu. Alafu na start pia.
Vizuri. Ukaambia mtu sasa aende achezee huko kwa nini?
No, so apparently stand nilikuwa natumia ndio ilikuwa because it was the music stand, so I just changed the stands, switched the stands.
What was your way of navigating around? Sema sasa from leo haimbaji tafadhali tuchezee huko mbele.
Hata keyboard ishaanguka kwa event nyingine.
What?
naanguka tu, mnaamka, mnaendelea,
mnapambana hakuna njia ingine. Wow.
But I think the most weird one is like now the emotional destabilization.
Yeah.
Like I've ever received news that I've lost someone.
Wow.
Nikiwa, so yeah. Hiyo inakuanga a bit. That's why most of the time nikienda kwa event, you call me, you will not find me. Yeah. Afadhali keyboard yanguke. Hata ikivunjika, tuta replace. Lakini sasa akili yangu ikikuwa disoriented.
Yeah, that is so deep. To your heart as a music director, I believe you've directed majority of the music maybe people listen to and maybe they've never known, but I know you have done a lot of impact in terms of being a music director. And maybe my first highlight for you, or my first question for you is what's the role of a music director in a performance or in a concert or in whichever stage that he or she is?
The basic role of a music director is to make sure that the dream comes to life. Yeah. That's the basic, the main role of a music director. Make sure that the dream comes to life. If the dream is not coming to life, and not just coming to life, but coming to life the right way, the way that God put it in the person who came to you. Yeah. I had an interview before on another TV and I was talking about the same thing because apparently they asked me the same question. And I told them, when someone comes to me and tells me I have a project I need to do and I feel like God is directing me to, I am not a music director at that point. I'm not just a musician. I'm now becoming a midwife. Where if I play around, the baby is dead. Or the mother is dead. So my role as a midwife now is to make sure that whatever has to work, has to work. Whatever needs to happen, has to happen. Yeah. Not just the music alone. Everything around the project has to work. That means I need to have proper information about project management. I need to know who I can work with to make the process smooth. And I need to know what I need to do after the project to make the artist not feel like they wasted their time. Yeah. Because music, a project can leave you traumatized if it's not held in the right way.
Maybe what are the ideal qualities you look into people maybe you choose to work with you?
Reputation. Vision. Yeah. There are people who come to me, we want to work, but you check the vision. The vision is not also aligning with your vision. Because you see, I have a vision as a person as well. So when I am doing your project, I'm also thinking, is my vision aligned with your vision? If you have a different vision and it's not aligned with my vision, for example, you're doing a project for popularity, I'll be very skeptical. Because my vision is not being popular. Yeah. So I have to understand the mission, the vision. And sometimes I don't have to ask you. I don't have to ask you. Tutapiga tu story tu na wewe hapo at cafe. And then along the way I'm like, goodbye. Yeah. Yeah.
And for the maybe once you're selected, I believe, as an MD, sometimes there's a space open for you to choose the people you want to work with in terms of the instrumentalists or musicians or bandits.
Yeah.
And maybe what are the qualities you look into those people?
This also varies. It varies from the kind of music we are doing, number one, because different people have different strengths. Yeah. If the music needs sort of African sound on it, like the dominant sound is African, I'll probably look for a drummer who has that. Yeah. Kama mziki imejaa 7, hakuna haja nilete drama wa Hillsong na najua na struggle na 7, nitakuja kumwanika. So by me knowing who to select on a particular project, it's also me helping build someone. Because when I bring someone who is good in a particular field and do it on a particular project and it's executed well, I have built that person's profile. Na pia nimeongeza esteem yake na nimeongeza trust yake kwa wase. So anytime kutakuwa na kitu kama hiyo, atakuwa reached out to. Yeah, but ningemleta na haezi deliver vizuri kabisa, nitakuwa nimembreak down. So there is a lot of wisdom that goes into it beyond just saying I want this person. We are not just taking these people because they are our friends. we are taking them because we know they can deliver, number one. Yeah. And a project is a heavy investment. A good live recording will not cost you anything less than 1.5 million Kenya shillings in Nairobi. Yeah. You know what that looks like? 1.5 million? That's land. That's a car somewhere. No? You're in school fees ya watoto for a particular period of time. So you don't want to joke with such an investment. So everyone you're bringing on board has to match up the energy as well. Yeah. And we take it as work. We are not taking it as a favor. It is work. You don't show up in good time, we will make sure we will call you out. Yeah. You don't do your homework, we will call you out. Because this is work. Yeah. So we run this thing as a business. We don't run it on friendship basis. No. No. When rafiki yangu, lakini kama you cannot deliver, no. Let's be friends. Let's take tea, let's laugh. But when it comes to work has to be done. Yeah.
Maybe is there a moment in time when you just had to make a tough artistical decision in terms of how you as an MD? Because
like removing someone from the project. Yeah, very many times. Very, very, very many times. But now, I'll have to make sure that you know why you're coming out. So that you usiende kuniongelea huko nje ati nimekutoka project. Yeah. Nitakukall nikwambie, because of this, either you've not been showing up or for whatever reason. And it's not once or twice. Remember, I've told you, I've learned to be patient with people. But there's a level where patience can be abused. Now, when I realize you're abusing my patience, I'll have to act like I'll now bring my authority out of myself. Yeah. And by that, I'm not just taking you out of an opportunity. No, I am making you better. Because assuming you're behaving this way at 25, how many years do you have to live? I mean, do you still have to live on earth? Very many years. So if I do this action today, I am saving your life for the rest of years ahead of you. So you will not repeat the same. So I made you better. The same way someone made me better some other time. Yeah.
How do you handle, because I believe first for especially music directing, you collaborate with too many people in terms of sound engineers, you have
service providers,
yes, you have producers, you have everybody doing production. How has been your experience so far in terms of the different projects that you've had with the
again, that's people management skills. Yeah. I said you must have something else beyond just playing. Yeah. If you cannot manage people, you're not fit to be a music director. Yani, your brain has to work. Yeah. You need to know what happens when, who is a music director. A music director's brain is like the brain of a CEO. You need to know what is happening. Sasa, unaona, when I say I'm running this thing as a company, the artist is the founder. The music director is the CEO. You're the one delegating. Yeah. If you don't know who is doing what where, your company is failing.
True.
The only difference is that the company is existing for a very short period of time. Yeah. But I work with them. So over time, after working with a number of people, I know who I can work with. I know who I cannot work with. Yeah.
What are some of the, what I call them, methods or things that you do to handle differences among team members or bandits vocalists either?
Things I do to what?
To handle differences between them.
Like conflict resolution.
Conflict resolution skills.
Ndugu yangu tukikosana ni hapo. Hapo. There is no wasting time. Yeah.
Nikwambie tu one time.
Yeah, one time. You got late, you got late. You guys are fighting over a very petty thing. Grow up. Sometimes when you call out things the way they are, it might seem hard and harsh, but it ends that pain almost instantly. And then the respect is restored. Yeah. So we don't give it time. No. We don't give it time. Hey, mkikosana hapo, before tuombe, tunawapea time, mshautiane, mkishamaliza tunawaambia the right thing that was supposed to be done, we pray together, we are going home. Or we go and eat. Yeah.
Wow. Success is a one word, but what does success mean for you?
Success. Hey. It's like I've been waiting for you to ask me this question. Success. Let me now say the success of a music director or any leader whatsoever is seen in the diminishing demand of his presence. So if I have to be there for things to run, I'm not successful. If things can run in my absence and people won't notice my absence, then I am successful. Yeah. So the success of a man is seen in the diminishing demand of his presence. When you're away, things run. So they don't need you for things to run. That means the systems are in place, things are running.
Properly.
People have mastered their arts. People have mastered what they need to do where and how and when. Yeah, that is success for me.
Awesome. And maybe working with the different skill sets. I believe for years I'm a music director, the mandate of the vision of the music is upon you to be able to channel it out. But also we have different people with different skill sets who have different ideas. How do you balance in terms of the ideas from them and also what you envision to be?
There's only one guy who is Alpha Omega, and that's God. Yeah. But for us, we are not the beginning and the end. So, and also it is good to understand that God can use anyone to bring his work to action. Yeah. So I might be the music director, but that does not mean my word is final. No. I can give, not my word, my idea. That doesn't mean my idea is final. I can have an idea, but someone else might have a better idea than I have. Am I humble enough to listen to someone else and pick their idea and see whether it's working? Because it is pride to think your idea is final. Yeah. It is pride. But it is humility to know that anyone can give you an idea. Even a bird that is flying out there. If you're sensitive enough, you can pick a sound from the bird and implement it, and it works. Yeah. So you might find a guitarist or even a singer telling you, how about you do this? If you're humble enough, you might realize your idea imetoka kwa singer, ndio itakuwa the hook of the song. Someone will listen to it and they're like, I only remember this one thing on the whole music. And it keeps taking them back to the song. Yeah.
Is there a moment where you've had to creatively solve a music problem under pressure?
Yeah, very many times.
How did you? What are the mechanisms you've put in place to just ensure what I realize kulikuwa na pressure, but you're able to solve it?
I think just being calm. Yeah, being calm is a weapon, man. Kutulia tu. When things look like they are not working, you don't panic. You don't wear a face that looks like you're panicking. You just settle. Yeah, there is nowhere a problem was solved out of panic. Every man who has to find a solution, they have to settle first. When you settle, solutions come. Yeah.
How do you maybe handle motivation among your members? For example, for the bandits, maybe you've called into.
Applaud them. Applaud them when someone does a good thing. Applaud them. Give them opportunities beyond just serving in church. If you have something out there that you feel someone can benefit from, call them. Yeah, call them. They feel you love them. They feel they are putting in work. They feel like they belong. Yeah, call them. I have called my guys from church for several projects. The band that played on Wilberforce Musioka's song, that's my band. The band I played with Praise Atmosphere last year, those are my people from church. I had a few singers on the project from church. Not all of them, because also I don't want to pull everyone there. Yeah, I also want to support other people away from where I am. But if I am growing people, it means I am growing people for even things beyond church. Yeah.
Awesome. How do you term your leadership style as a MD? How do you term it? Or what do you think other people look at it from?
I don't know. They should tell me.
Tupe namba moja tumpige tupulize.
They should tell me.
Akana anapelekanga.
They should tell me.
That is a very strict guy. That guy does not want to mchezo kwa nyumba. Sema kama hujafanya kazi kaa nje.
I don't know. They should tell me, but they can type up on the comment section.
Tujue.
Yeah.
Wow, it will be
ama
awesome.
ku inbox alafu niambie.
Tafadhali muni inbox kama mwaka na Laktari. Kama MD muni inbox nijue. Nimwambie ndugu funga hapa kidogo usiwapeleke sana. Waelewe. Wow. What has been the most challenging project for you as a music director?
Challenging project?
In terms of maybe how it came out. Okay, the vision has been straight, everything has worked well, but challenging in terms of execution.
A project that is struggling with finances. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You find that the vision is good, the execution is okay, but there's a limiting factor. Most of the time inakwanga tu do. Unapata msanii ako na heart fiti, kila kitu inaenda fiti. Like, watu wamefanya rehearsals, everyone is tight, but kuna one limiting factor yenye ni do. So finances sometimes become a hindrance and such a serious challenge. Yeah.
How do you stay current up or in current trends with whatever is happening for you as a musician?
Mi ni Gen Z. Maandamano hivi kidogo Twitter. Okay. Yeah, we see everything. You see with phones and everything. I don't even remember the last time I watched TV in my house, but I am updated. I see stuff. Yeah. Yeah.
Maybe the reflective and personal questions, maybe, or looking back, what is that one moment in your career that you can't forget about it, or that maybe catapulted you to different kind of
one moment I can never forget. I have many, very, very many moments. Let me just speak of one. Okay. There was this one big meeting and there was this one big artist was invited. So some local artist had asked me to go help them play their new song. Apparently I think they were to do with the other artist. So when I went on stage, a friend of mine, a brother of mine, came and told me, Laktari, come off. You're not supposed to play here. For a second, I felt like, what do you mean I'm not supposed to play? I've been asked to play. But God told me, step aside. So when I went backstage, God told me, if you insisted to play, you would play. But you wouldn't be playing for me. Unacheza Instagram, watu wakuone, umechezea a big artist. Akaniambia, because of your obedience, I will do this and this and this for you. So that word has become my daily drive sometimes, where I just know there is a bigger plan for me because of what happened someday, and I can't wait for that day to just see what is happening. Yeah.
Oh, awesome! If you could look back and give your younger self a few nuggets, what could they be? Looking back to Laktari, back in the day, to Laktari.
Learn the right way. Focus a bit more on music. Yeah. And maybe just look for someone who would be more tougher on me than it was. Yeah.
Maybe what do you always hope listeners to get from you through your ministration?
What do I
hope listeners get through your ministration, or the impact that you always expect as you minister on that piano? What does your heart sound to the listeners who listen to your music?
Healing and hope. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Healing and hope.
Who continues to inspire you to create new and new, to be in more and more projects?
The people who are ahead of me. Yeah.
They keep that.
Hey,
wow. Mentorship is critical, by the way. For people who are watching us and you don't want to stand under mentorship, or you don't want to be held accountable, Gumu, you need to. Are there any artists that you wish to collaborate with in future?
In future, yeah. Pastor Nat. Man, maybe one day God giving us grace. Yeah.
Wow.
And many other.
Your advice to up-and-coming musicians trying to find their voice, or their tone or their sound?
Find your purpose.
First.
Find your purpose. Appreciate graces. Honor grace. You will not struggle getting to where you need to get. Yeah, because when you honor grace, it unlocks potentials. For you.
Yeah. Given an open check, and you're told, Laktari, you have this. We are paying a very good hotel for you. You have a week, and you can be able to call anyone who just want to get their minds on things, of because maybe the people you've seen in terms of what they execute, how they execute their things, that maybe you're interested or intrigued with them. Who will those be?
Who are these people? Singers or musicians?
Either singers or bandits.
That's that's wide. Yeah.
Just give us like 2 or 3. The ones that you are thinking. You unajua ufikiria au sasa wanagonga kwa kichwa tu.
Nikwambie, I'd call right now someone thinks I'll mention celebrity names. But there are people down here who are doing, and they're very genuine to themselves. But when you bring them to light, you will wonder. You will realize God has people. Yeah. So I might not mention names because I don't want strife.
Okay.
Yeah, but I know people I can call for such spaces. Yeah.
Awesome. Maybe how do you handle stage fright? Do you still experience stage fright?
I don't have stage fright.
Ilisha. Have you ever had it once?
Kitambo, yeah.
Uli handle aje hiyo time?
Unaenda tu huko alafu unapambana nayo inaisha ukisonga.
You be prepared. Kwa prepared inakufa.
Yeah, but kuna inakujanga, however prepared you are, unaweza pata kuna msata ameprepare kabisa, but hiyo time ikifika tu you realize this is the moment. Yeah. What has always helped me is this verse. There is nothing new under the sun. What I am going to do is not new. So God, the way it happened on that day that I was not aware it happened, even though it happened, I want to see it happen now. And now that makes me look forward and not panic. You see, Najua Bible nasemanga, on earth as it is in heaven. So if you see, like this podcast has already happened. To God it's a preview. To us feels like it's a new thing. It's not a new thing. It's a preview. Yeah. Because if there is nothing new under the sun, then for sure there is nothing new under the sun. Even this whatever we are doing is not new. Yeah. So it already existed in the spirit. We are only manifesting
it.
Yeah. So even the event I'm going to play, however big, however small, naambianga God, isi kitu ishafanyikanga. Bas sasa wacha tuone venye ilifanyikanga. Nisaidie tu nifanye venye ilifanyika. So that takes out the fright. Because I know I already played. So I'm just coming to manifest. People might not understand, but yeah.
Aside from music, Laktari wakati aiko kwa muziki anafanyanga nini?
Mimi ni biashara. Biashara. I'm into agribusiness. I am now into events as well, doing equipment hire here and there. Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
If people want to get equipment, so how can they be able to get in touch? Do you have
my social media platforms? I am the one managing them, so you will find me. Yeah. You will find me. My number is also out there. Yeah.
Your favorite all-time bandit to date?
Eugene.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Eugene Legrand.
Yeah.
Oh, awesome indeed. Do you teach? I believe you're also a music coach.
Yeah.
People interested to be in your class, how they
I'm actually thinking of starting a music school. So very soon I'll probably make an announcement of that.
Wow, congratulations.
How God is leading me. But I have the drive. And you will get the best services. I am a very good teacher, by the way. Yeah. And I have a team that is equally good. Yeah. So very, very soon we will be launching that, a music school. I have been a music coach for a minute. For a minute. I've worked with serious organizations, serious schools. Yeah. So I'm pretty sure we will do a good job. Yeah.
But currently, are you still open for that?
I am. I can teach anyone. Only that now sasa vitu zimekuwa mingi kidogo, so the time is a bit limited. Yeah.
Okay.
But whenever we have time, we can always maneuver and do something. Yeah.
Your social media handles, how can people get in touch with you just to know about your administrations, tours na vitu kama hizo, hata kujua Laktari yako wapi? Where is Laktari? Laktari is where?
Lakini social media itawadanganya, mtafikiria niko huku kumbe niko huku. Najua sometimes you confuse enemies.
Kuna post after umetoka.
But just for updates, like I have several events coming up. There's an event on the 4th of October, there's an event on the 5th of October, there's another event we have on the 10th of October. There's another one on the 17th of October, I think. Then there's another one in November. There are others in November 28th and some other dates. Yeah. So I keep posting on my stories, Instagram, Laktari. You just search Laktari, you'll see me. Yeah. Laktari Steven Laktari, anywhere. Yeah. I use my real names. Mimi sio wale wa your new Facebook sijui what
awesome
sanyange ni ng'ombe.
Hey, awesome indeed, maze. Wow. Such an amazing conversation with the one and only Laktari. Imekuwa noma. A lot of inspiration, a lot of teaching, a lot of words of knowledge, you know. Wow. Amazing, maze. Thanks for coming to the pod. We appreciate you so big time, maze. We're also grateful to have you, maze. Keep on doing the good work you're doing out here. Keep on impacting. May the Lord continue using you in the different spaces that you are in, as you just elevate to new and new heights. So anytime, feel free. We are open, maze. Anytime you also wish you want to record something, feel free. Hit us up. Pia we show up for you, maze. Kama kao. Watumishi podcast lazima tu show up.
Sana. Meanwhile, tawana. Tutawatangazia event itatoka lini.
Okay. Wow, awesome. So ladies and gentlemen, that has been our time. Garvillo Music is my name, with the hosting the one and only amazing Laktari in the building. So until next time, keep it Watumishi podcast.